Check out the explanation before we begin to see how you can win a nano ledger using Cardano. Investors have fallen in love with ADA and are competing with it for their money. Unquestionably, the persistent price declines of Cardano have prompted some investors to dump the coin. However, some investors clung to it like glue and predicted that they would eventually become millions. Yes, that is the question. And is this unwarranted optimism or some other kind of apparent foolishness? It may come as a shock to some, but there is a way to make $1 million with Cardano, and it is astounding that so few people are aware of it. According to Austin Hilton Cardano, a crypto specialist, ADA is a terrific investment that, in the next few years, will turn investors into billionaires. He emphasized the principle of merging and noted that specific events must take place before this possibility may materialize. He is convinced that this effort, which disregards the fact that Cardano and it are competitors in the crypto industry, will be extremely helpful to Cardano. Although cryptocurrencies have made some respectable recovery over the past few months, they are still a very long way from their highs of November 2021. The second largest cryptocurrency after Bitcoin, Ether, is currently trading at around $1,700 after falling as low as $876 in the middle of June. Euphoria over the assumption that a sizable project will arise that is intended to rearrange the operations of the underlying blockchain is one of the primary drivers of this bounce. Up until now, the reputation of cryptocurrencies in general and Bitcoin in particular has been damaged. The amazing idea behind Bitcoin was to provide investors with access to a financial system without banks and with currency that is not subject to governmental regulation. It is also praised for having the capacity to enable online transactions for the billions of people who do not have bank accounts and to facilitate services like microfinance. But aside from being affected by the most recent meltdown, Bitcoin has started to be linked to illegal activity and environmental destruction. The dominant cryptocurrency in the industry as a whole have frequently been linked in the media to exchange hacking, online drug sales, Ponzi scams, and money laundering. Millions of dollars have been made for investors through Bitcoin investments, but his reputation has also suffered as a result. A significant result has been that, despite the technological leap that blockchains have delivered, financial institutions have been wary about investing in the area. At the moment, Ethereum and Cardano are getting a lot of attention and making headlines. However, the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization is successful in making the hypothesis popular. Many think that by eliminating the environmental arguments to cryptocurrency, this will assist overcome the main institutional hurdle and lead to much more money flowing into the area. There may also be further benefits to Ether. For locking up their money for a while, investors will receive a return from the merger in the form of rewards. The merger's bullish influence may also extend to Cardano and rising prices. Considering the general consensus, the merger might not be a magical occurrence, but it could help boost the reputation of cryptocurrencies like Cardano ADA and attract institutional and retail investors, putting an end to their previous rivalry. According to the hypothesis, Cardano needs catalysts to accelerate its growth and price value. Every action leading up to the update has been thoroughly monitored by industry professionals who have predicted the audience size. I do think that after the merger, the markets will respond favorably. An audio episode of the YouTuber and cryptocurrency analysts podcast Crypto Over Coffee from earlier this year. With this upgrade, related altcoins can experience a price increase. According to Armando Aguilar, a former digital asset strategist and independent crypto analyst, there is a lot of hype surrounding the ecosystem as of mid-September, when the hypothesis was expected to surface. Although the merge is the talk of the town, it is not the only update in the block, thus the hype does not end there. Due to its impending upgrade, Cardano ADA has received a good amount of attention. It will shortly travel through his vessel hard fork. And this is the biggest improvement that will bring lower-cost transactions and increased network capacity to the area. The top proof-of-stake blockchain's capabilities will be greatly enhanced by the vessel hard fork, which is also on the calendar of upcoming events. With the aid of Plutus v2 scripts, which will bring about higher throughput and improved efficiency, the upgrade will be able to improve smart contract capabilities. Reference scripts are included anyway. They will allow data to be shared on the chain without requiring further action. This moment. It's critical to keep in mind that a hard fork may alter mining rewards or transaction costs, along with how quickly and widely the blockchain transactions are verified. It can assist in addressing security flaws in its protocol by introducing new features or better functionality. Cardano was obliged to relocate soon after the launch of the ship's hard fork since there would be pricing and value stability that will challenge investors. With an initial release target of June 29, 2022, the Alonso hard fork, which went live on September 12, 2021, made Cardano's much-awaited incorporation of smart contracts capabilities. According to Input-Output Worldwide Technical Manager Kevin Hammond for crypto experts like Austin Hilton, it has been postponed numerous times because the purpose was to get it properly and not rush. The delay was necessary, which justifies Cardano's patience in providing one of the major improvements to the crypto market. Before Vassal, there were three cardinal forks: the Shelley fork, the Mary for any Alonso fork, and the fork. The price movement of ADA was impacted by these three hard forks. However, after an upgrade, prices frequently start to decline. As a result of Mary's improvement, prices continue to rise for Shelley and Alonso. The same can be true for the Vessel hard fork, with prices shooting up from 45 cents on September 2 to 50 cents early in September. This is an increase in price of 9% over a few days. Vassal, however, stands remarkable because it is the only hard fork in Cardano history to take place during a bear market. As a result, it is challenging to forecast how prices will respond following the introduction on the mainnet. Additionally, he refused to mention that macroeconomic problems impacting Cardano ADA are anticipated to be remedied in the upcoming year, removing the barriers that prevented Cardano investors from receiving millions of dollars in profits. Cardano ADA was affected by a week of significant market declines that shook the cryptocurrency industry in January. Along with increasing regulatory risks, potential conflicts between Russia and Ukraine, altering macroeconomic conditions, and unsatisfactory advice from certain well-known and growth-dependent enterprises were other challenges that the cryptocurrency market had to deal with. The ADA token experienced pressure as a result of the bearish momentum and the rising interest rates. A number of causes contributed to the overall crypto market sell-offs, but it appears that some network-specific issues drove Cardano's price down. The debut of Sunday, a classy, decentralized trading exchange on Cardano, resulted in record network utilization but raised some questions about the scalability of the blockchain. Unless you have lost money on cryptocurrencies, the U.S. Federal Reserve's fight against inflation could not end soon. Yet why? By increasing interest rates, the Fed implements his monetary policy, which affects the entire economy. The Fed is clearly interested in tighter financial conditions, which include declining stock prices. The values of cryptocurrencies have been closely associated with equities, according to a letter from Brian Overby, senior market strategist at Ally. And for cryptocurrency investors who have already suffered significant losses, that is probably depressing news. Bitcoin has already experienced a 57% plus decline as it struggles to cope with the wider crypto asset sell-off sparked by sector bankruptcy in a precarious global macroeconomic environment. Prices at this time are not steady. Inflation is currently running substantially beyond the Fed's 2% target. The Fed is under increasing pressure to take strict measures, which could bode difficulties for markets like equities and cryptocurrencies. Due to these macroeconomic variables, future predictions for cryptocurrency are grim. Future upgrades have not been halted, despite this. No one is certain that Cardano and cryptocurrencies are in jeopardy, as the price cannot rise in the face of such sentiments. Before any investment may generate a decent and significant return, these issues must be resolved. Cardano was fortunate to have a talented founder and a productive workforce. Charles Hoskinson, the creator of Cardano, is not the kind to do nothing for long periods of time. But what do you think about this? Please share them with us in the section below. We want to make it clear that this is not a platform designed expressly to offer financial advice, and we do not urge you to invest in any particular business. This is just a route used to deliver instructional material to your door. We'll soon be back in the best crypto news channel, Cardano Insider. Bye.